What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned in to Triple M Boxing, your source for all the boxing needs. And man, we got a really big fight card coming up in March 30th, bro. And this is big for boxing, huge for boxing.
Yeah,
huge for boxing. So basically, what happened, in case some of you live under Shell, Amazon Prime,
first
PBC,
yeah.
sign a deal. Mental. Big. Huge. Especially for Amazon. Bro, their customer base, big. I don't know one person that does not shop on Amazon. Do you?
No. It's crazy. Yeah, that's I think it's a good move by PBC. You know, obviously Showtime was the OG, but out of business. Now they're looking for another source and they got Amazon. I think it's really good because before Showtime pay-per-view and all that stuff, it was hard, especially us being from Canada. It's a lot of blackout, is it called blackout zones or whatever? Yeah. Where some places you can't even order them, or you have to go to a different source, like a different broadcast channel. It's not even the Showtime. I hated it. Like, we get the bootleg one. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I think it's a good move because it makes it easier. And I'm assuming, because this is their first pay-per-view event in Amazon Prime, I'm assuming it's just you go to Amazon Videos, it's just buy. It's like cable. It's just one thing. You don't need a provider. You just need an Amazon account.
Exactly. And everyone has one. If you don't have one, you're crazy. I don't know why you're not shopping on Amazon.
Because if you have an Amazon account, do you automatically have Amazon Video?
I think if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
So if you have Prime, I mean, who does it? And everyone, then you get access to this fight. And it makes it easier for the consumers, the buyers, and all the boxing fans. So I think it's a good move. But first fight, man. I mean, first event that they're putting out. Let's see how it goes. March 30th, man. But I just let's preface with the the news of Jermell Charlo being stripped of his belt. WBC put him as champion in recess, and they're actually gonna put for the first fight of the telecast, the pay-per-view telecast, the WBC belt is gonna be on the line. So it's gonna be Fundora versus, is it Bohachuk or whatever? What do you think?
Dude, I think that was a long time coming, just seeing Jermell stripped of that. Bro, he hasn't fought since 2022. Literally held up the whole division. Like, bro, if you're going to be undisputed and hold all 4 belts, as a champion, what are you going to do? Defend the belts? Of course. But what does he do? He just sits on his throne, just wiping his booty hole with fucking...
Well, fuck Canelo.
I digress. Yeah, well, he fought Canelo.
It wasn't. He went up to fight Canelo. So that when we broke that fight down, and I told him, I'm like, this guy's not gonna go down. For boxers, it's hard. Once you move up and actually train in that weight, it's hard to really go down because that means you're just gonna drain yourself more. And these guys are not small.
No, not as big.
Way bigger than Canelo. Like taller than Canelo when they fought, and Canelo is a natural 168 pounder. Yeah, so I agree. It's a good move by the WBC, man. It's a long time coming, and the belt needs to move. Someone needs to get it. And although, with this Sebastian Fundora fight, I kind of disagree because his last fight, he got knocked out. And now he's getting a title shot. But I guess, it's better than, what's his name? Jermell holding up the division. I believe Jermell's going to fight, but he's going to fight at least at 160 or even just 168 where he fought last time. So it'll be a good fight for that belt. And yeah, I mean, it's a good start for that pay-per-view event.
Great start, man. Stacked for their first broadcast. The next fight, which is another good fight, bro. Really good fight.
Yeah.
Erislandy Lara versus our boy, Michael Zerafa, for the AA middleweight strap.
Yep. This one, man, it's something that I've been waiting on. We know that previously there was a delay because it was supposed to be Lara versus Danny Garcia. For some reason, that fight didn't pan out. It took a while. It was like a year in the making. Zerafa had to step back and actually wait for them to fight, and then because he's the mandatory for a while, so he had to step aside and let them fight. But obviously, it didn't pan out. All 3 of them just waited for nothing, right? So I'm really happy for Zerafa, man. He finally gets the title shot. something that he deserves for quite a while now. He was a mandatory. He is the mandatory for this belt. I believe he's going to put on, a good show, especially, Tszyu being the main event. It's going to be, two Australians in one card, and they're both, one is going to be for the world title. So I believe Michael Zerafa is going to stay ready, although this is not an easy task. Lara is slick. Lara is a southpaw. Lara can bang, and Lara is skillful. It'll be a tough task for Michael Zerafa, but I'm rooting for him, man. We're we talked, man. We know that he's gonna get. We want him to get the strap, so I believe that he's gonna get the win. What do you think?
I do too, man. It's a really big opportunity for Zerafa to really prove himself in outside of the Australian boxing scene.
Absolutely.
So like once he gets this strap, the doors that are gonna open up in America, huge, big. So I'm back in Zerafa, right here, brother.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to see you on the next podcast as well.
Yes, sir. We gotta talk about it. Now, co-main.
Man, some controversy with this shit, man.
But to be honest, I think this is gonna be my favorite fight of the night. But hey, let's actually start with the Ryan Garcia. Whatever's happening, Ryan Garcia, he's a little bit upset. He was told something different. He thought he was gonna get the Rolly fight. I mean, I thought he was going to get the Rolly fight. Everyone but Oscar or Bernard. Or Rolly, I believe, because obviously he was discussing with his team. So it was a little upsetting. I wanted a Rolly Ryan fight, but Ryan Garcia has a date, April 20th. Oscar said he might stay at 140 or move up at 147. So as of right now, it seems like they don't have an opponent yet. But I believe I hope they get a good name. So Ryan can get his fight and stay busy.
Yeah, man. I really wish that fight would have happened. But this fight right here, Romero versus Pitbull Cruz, that's even better. Why?
I was gonna say
punchers, man. Two punchers ready to go. And these guys don't stick and move. They're right there to find the pocket.
Nope.
Especially Pitbull Cruz.
Man.
Right?
I'm excited. Number one for this fight, when it got announced, I was like, you know what? I'm not getting Ryan, but hey, I'm getting Pitbull. Isaac Cruz, man. This guy is a dog. He's an actual Pitbull, man. He's there to kill. Another one question though is he's moving up from 135. He's 5 foot. This guy is short, and he's moving up in weight. I believe this is gonna be the fight of the night. I actually believe this is gonna be the fight of the night. Rolly's there to go. I still think he lost to Lolo, Ismael Barroso. But it was stopped prematurely, but Rolly's there to, he's there to bang it. Isaac Cruz is not backing down, man. Tank wasn't able to hurt this guy. Tank wasn't able to back him down. So let's see if the weight's going to be a factor, but I'm really, really excited for this one.
Me too. And this is for the strap as well, right?
It is going to be for Rolly's strap at 140. So if Isaac steals this, he's going to be the champion at 140.
For the WA Super Light. So that's going to be a really good fight, man. Yeah. Cruz is coming. He's coming for it. So I'm hoping my boy Isaac Cruz takes it, because that's going to be crazy.
Hey, man. We're going to break this fight down when we get closer.
We will. And then the main event, man. Tszyu versus Keith Thurman, man. I'm 50-50 on this fight. What are your thoughts on this one, man?
To be honest, I think this is a retirement fight for Keith. He's been saying that he didn't want to be what do you call that? Like when you're just a stepping stool.
A journeyman?
Yeah, he don't want to be a journeyman. He don't want not stepping stool. Like they use you
to build up
bigger
that kind of thing.
Yeah. Like he don't want to be that guy. He said he still wants to be in the top. But I guess he's shooting for the stars. 25 months. It'll be 25 months at the time of the fight since he last fought. But not only that, Keith Thurman is moving up from 147 to 155. It's a catch weight. And he's fighting, arguably, in my opinion, the best in the division, minus Jermell Charlo, if he's even in the division still. Yeah. I don't see him winning, man, but, we're going to break this fight down, like I said, in a future video, but my initial reaction is just it's his retirement fight.
You and me both, man. Because yeah, like you said, his last fight was in 2022 against Mario Barrios.
21.
Was it?
Yeah,
I think it was 22. Yeah, 2022 against Mario Barrios. He won that fight, but like, dude, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, and you got to realize 2022 that was his fight with Barrios, but the last time he fought before Barrios was Manny Pacquiao in 2019. So this guy has one fight in 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting one of the most active guys in Tszyu, and man, this guy can hit. So I'm curious because Keith Thurman is like he's not a pushover.
No,
He only has one loss, and it's against a boxing legend. You know, so I think this is gonna be a good fight, but you know, at the end of the day, activity matters.
it's true.
I don't know what Thurman's gonna come out after 2 years off, right? But
again, this is boxing. You never know what happens, man. You never know, right? Like you said, Keith Thurman hasn't fought in like what before that Mario Barrios fight 2 years against Manny Pacquiao. He still looked good.
Yeah, well, he stays in shape. He stays
100%. So we don't know, but personally, I'm 50-50 on this. I'm like, why are you fighting Tszyu? Why don't you fight some like a tune-up first? But hey, good on him for taking it.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Good on you. Take that.
I have a question though, because this fight, you know, it's not for Tszyu's belt. So Pete Thurman is moving up. It's a catch weight at 155, but it's not good. WB, what is it? His WBO did not sanction this. What do you think? What do you think about the WBO not sanctioning this fight?
Good. I don't think he deserves it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're very inactive. Why would you deserve that fight? In my opinion, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's no reason why you should get a title fight. It's like Ngannou fighting for the heavyweight fight after.
They did the same
who knows?
Well, this is the same thing to Fury, right? I agree. I believe it's the right move because Ngannou, when he fought Fury, it was for an actual pro fight, but it wasn't for Fury's belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I this is what I like about all the sanctioning bodies is they're keeping it consistent.
Yeah.
You know, because if the guy doesn't deserve it, man, even though it's a stay active fight for the champion, it shouldn't be for the belt. Like, what did Keith Thurman deserve? What did he do to deserve a fight? Let alone a title fight, you know, by beating Mario Barrios, by losing to Pacquiao. And it's his first fight at 154. It's not like it's for the 147 belt. So I do agree, you know, sky's the limit if Thurman wins, though. But, you know, I believe it's just his retirement fight. And then, you know, it's just going to be Tszyu stay busy fight for a bigger fight. Potentially Crawford, potentially with Jermell if he stays down, or, you know, it's sky's the limit.
Exactly. I'd like to see Tszyu fight Crawford, though. That'd be a really good matchup. No lie.
If someone deserves a title shot, first fight at 154, the only guy is Terence Crawford, in my opinion.
Agreed, man. Agreed.
Spence lost, but yeah, Terence Crawford. But yeah.
Spence. I don't think Spence will fight for a while with all those injuries. Who knows?
Who knows?
Nature.
He said he wants to rematch Crawford, but hey, that's him, man.
Exactly. But man, I'm pumped for this fight, dude. 2024, like we said earlier in the year, big year for boxing.
Absolutely.
Big year. So
was it January? Who did we have in January already?
We had
Bitter Biev. We had Bitter Biev in January. Actually, no. Even December we had Dave Reckoning. Bitter Biev in January. February we're getting Usyk. You gotta realize that. And Fury. And then March we're getting not only these these guys that we just went over, and then before that we're gonna get Zhang, Parker, and what's his name? Ngannou and Joshua.
Yeah.
It's a good stuff.
Yeah. So it's literally back to back to back. This is what we need every single month. Just
we're always busy.
Fight happening.
Something to talk about.
Exactly, man. I'm fucking pumped, man. And if you guys agree with anything or disagree, let us know what your thoughts are. As always, man, until next time, we are the Triple M Boxing Channel, and we are the opposite of in, which is